At ARCA, our goal of building independence ties directly to our mission, working together to open doors for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities to be valued members of the community. Teaching and supporting go hand in hand at ARCA and enable our individuals to be independent, happy, healthy, and safe. Increasing independence allows the individuals served to access natural supports and realize their role within the community. The film you are about to see features individuals who have enhanced their lives by increasing their independence. They showcase the best practices in each of the 9 ethics principles that are the foundation of ARCA's values. The ethics principles we practice include demonstrating person-centered supports, building relationships, advocacy, promoting physical and emotional well-being, respect, integrity and responsibility, self-determination, justice and fairness, confidentiality. Along with this film, you will receive a comprehensive teaching tool. This tool is available online or in book form and is to be used at staff meetings to help find and catch those teachable moments.
Ready? Action. Go. I am Felix Madrid, and I work with ARCA, and she's my supervisor, and she helps me here with the janitorial crew, and I love working with the janitorial crew. So I'm responsible to keep this place clean. Erica, now can I ask you, do you want to say something how I do this place?
How you do this place? Absolutely. I've been with ARCA for under a year, and so when I first started working with Felix, he was on a set schedule on what he was the only things that he would do. And over time, we've developed a friendship and a coworker relationship that he just kept asking me, I want to do something new. I want to do something else. I want to do something else. And so it just blossomed to where now he's going to big contracts and going to SLD. Working with him, he is absolutely so much fun and so exciting to see him every day and yelling across the hallway, Erica! You know, it's very enjoyable to work with him.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes, I am, sir. We're starting our shift, and do you want to dust mop or do you want to do the trash?
Do the trash.
Do the trash? Okay, let's grab the trash can right.
This job makes me feel responsibility. Okay. And I like working at this job. Well, my responsibility is doing the trash, mopping, sweeping, on dusting, and on doing the bathrooms.
All right, Felix, what do we do at the end?
We shake the dust mop.
There you go, sir.
Well, it's important to have a job instead of me staying home. I am proud to do my job.
What is the one thing that when we have our quarterly meetings that we talk about? What is the main subject? How to be a what? A good
employee,
right?
A good employee. She asked me to wear nice pants, a nice shirt, and steel-toe shoes. And no coming here with sandals.
And what else? Our badge?
and we keep our own badges here. And then sometime on ARCA takes her badges home.
You just threw me under the bus. Do we need to replace the bag?
Nope.
Okay. We do teach them how to be a good employee. And so being part of what it means to be a good employee is coming in on time, being ready to work. And that ultimately gives them responsibility and gives them pride of workmanship, and it creates integrity over time.
This is what I do.
Looks good, Felix.
I just learned today about how to clock in, and then I'll learn how to clock out. I like being nice and calm here. And Erica, she doesn't rush me. And either does Brian.
Looks good, Felix.
Thank you for letting us film you today. It was so much fun, and you really do a great job here. Really good.
Thank you very much. And I like to see this on TV.
Okay? Deal.
Deal. Thank you for letting me work here.
Feels good to go to work because I enjoy doing laundry. Because I'm so fast, I do it fast.
Oftentimes our individuals live on a very strict income with their Social Security or disability money, and it's not much. So Mary was determined she was going to change that. She knew that she wanted a different life than living on the edge financially.
Because you wanted to retire, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then after retiring, you realized that there wasn't enough money coming in?
Yep.
And that's when you realized you wanted to start the laundry?
Yep.
And she really had a great amount of drive and self-determination to create this business from something that she enjoyed doing in the first place.
And you guys just picked out a new logo, huh?
Mm-hmm. Mary's Laundry Service.
And they have business cards?
Yep.
You need to get more, huh?
Yep.
And she also has outside contracts. She's been really advertising her business, and I think she has about 19 clients at this point.
Plus I do the janitorial towels. It feels good to earn money.
That's a huge one.
They're like beach towels, or I don't know what they are.
I wonder if Mary would think about how her life used to be and how it is today.
I don't want it's too personal. I don't want to answer.
Okay, that's fine. There, that's fine.
That's all. I already told you enough.
Okay.
Not really. Nothing.
No. Okay. It's your drawings. Who was your first customer?
Christina.
I had just moved to Albuquerque, and everything in the condo that I had broke down. My washer, my dryer. That's how the whole relationship started. Well, she picks up my laundry now. She has a job coach who helps her and takes it off to industrial machines. And then she folds it, brings it all back to me, places it on my back porch. It's just great. I mean, it's like, who wouldn't want that?
Are those ones ready?
Yep.
Mary has grown so much just in the last 2 years that I've known her. I think that Mary's a very determined person.
I'm the only woman business owner in ARCA.
going out and getting all of your advertising so you could get the janitorial service, huh?
Yep.
That was a lot of work, wasn't it?
Yep.
And this business, I think, has really helped her to have more confidence in herself. Everyone is really rallying behind her and supporting her business.
And to have a person out working and, doing things and writing notes and writing receipts and things, that's really empowering. It changes the paradigm from things I can't do to things I can do.
I remember that you used to not even have people's laundry to do.
I know.
And now every Tuesday and every Thursday you've got at least one person, right?
Yeah. It feels good to earn my own business. It's exciting because I enjoy doing it.
We all have that need for self-esteem. We all have the need for self-recognition. We all have the need to get money for our skills. And that's important to everybody, not just Mary, but everybody.
Hey, Richie. Hey, Rich. You know you always give me a hug. Soft. Thank you. Okay, you want to get Tonya? Gentle. Got her?
I've lived here for about 20 years, and I've known Rich maybe that long. And I just met him, I think, walking on the path. Going uphill, sometimes he makes that face. I said, Richie, I look at him. Oh, you're heavy. And then when we're going downhill, I said, do you want to run? Do you want to run? He loves that. You want to hold Tonya here? Remember, soft. Let's see, put your arm around her. Soft. There you go. You want to hold her for a little while? He loves Tonya. He walks her for me. He holds her sometimes. Do you like Tonya? Smile if you like Tonya. Look who's here, Richie. He has been looking forward to you.
Chavez, you got a haircut.
I know, look at that.
What are you doing, bud? Are you gonna tell me hi? Oh, hi! What's up? Oh, you're in a good mood today. My name is Rosie. I used to work with Rich. Now I just come hang out with him. And then now I have this homie to drive me nuts every time I hang out with him. No, but he's so much fun. No! Broke it! Richard! Whoa! You almost hit that car! At the Rio house, it always felt more like family than you're my client and I am your staff person. I don't know. I was like, yup, these are my peeps. I knew it, you know? So I can have a crappy week and then I'll come for dinner on Friday and they'll just say goofy stuff and it makes me super happy. Ah, you're squishing me, Richard. Thank you.
And it's neat. I've learned from him some signs and that you can teach him. Teach him to talk, to make the sounds.
Say, let's go.
Let's go!
All right. Nice job, Rich.
He's just like any other person to me. He understands, and I get a thrill out of it. He's just a pleasure.
Wife's name is Lisa. My name is Raleigh Longley. I was married for Lisa 14 years. I met Lisa after high school at the group home. That was the first time Was pretty. She had long hair. And her dad wasn't real nice. I wanted to be Lisa's husband because I care for her.
And why did she want to be your wife?
Because she knew I cared for her.
And that's exactly what you did.
We went at the ARCA office on 4th Street in the training room. And there was a lot of people over there.
And what did you wear?
My wedding suit I have on right now.
And what did Lisa wear?
The white dress. My sister was a bridesmaid and my brother was a bridesman. We was happy with living together. We was both happy because we both have a pet to take care of. And that's my first cat, Dion. Dion, baby boy. Dion was a child for us. He sleeps between us. Every time I go to the bathroom, the cat jumps off the bed. I feel good because I had on the family with Lisa and her sister and her dad. We did a lot of stuff together. We went to movies. Lisa was the best bowler. This was Lisa's from bowling. She was a good wife. And I took good care of her. I was happy. I take care of her, I was bathing her. I was doing some of the care, combing her hair. I was doing all the cooking and the house cleaning. And then it got kind of hard for me towards the end because he was getting ill, was getting sick. So it kind of hard to take care of her. That's when we decided to move me and her into the group home. That house where I was living is supposed to be the wake house. But I was not happy with the staff. The staff had to stay all night because the girls need them. My wife needed to go use the restroom, and they didn't respond to her. So I got in the middle of the night and had to respond to her to the bathroom. The staff was sleeping. The church we went to made a nice quilt for my wife, and that's how I called him sleeping. Because he was using the blanket the church made for my wife, he was using that blanket.
So he didn't even wake up?
No, till I pull the blanket off. I advocated good for it because I didn't like what some of the staff was doing. So still, the staff is not waking up to take care of my wife. So still came over to me and she was not happy about it. So she said can't come back to ARCA because he was not doing her job. But when he gone, it was kind of sad for me.
Raleigh has been such a great part of our training team. He teaches Advocacy 101. The heart of advocating is just being a voice for those individuals that cannot voice for themselves. He's an inspiration and he has inspired many of our individuals, a lot of our staff as well. He has inspired me as well. Thanks, Raleigh.
Pick up the cookie group. Hey, buddy.
Okay, Douglas, you can sit there. What are we making today, you guys?
Enchiladas.
Okay, enchiladas.
Hey, everything on it.
Where do we go grocery shopping, guys?
At this. That's right.
My name is Jean Desjardins. I teach literacy, and on Friday, which is today, I support them with a cooking class. And before we go cooking, we go grocery shopping.
I need someone to be in charge of the cart.
Me.
Okay, Tim? Okay, who's gonna take care of the money?
Jeffrey. I am.
Okay, Jeffrey, I see your hand.
Do it? Oh, yeah. All right.
Jeffrey.
Spend the money.
Douglas and Johnny, will you take care of the grocery list?
Sure will feel right, Dean.
Person-centered supports mean individualized or customize supports for each individual, from being able to articulate what they want, being able to identify things that are on a particular menu or grocery list.
What are these?
Strawberries.
Strawberries.
Are you?
Well, it looks like an orange, doesn't it?
Hello.
Tomato, yes.
Yeah, Jeffrey.
Very good.
The biggest thing that they get out of this is becoming more empowered to be able to cook and grocery shop independently.
What are these? Grapes. Okay, Douglas, I'm going to have you in charge of the grapes, and we're going to weigh. We're going to weigh 1/4 pound.
We're working on counting. We're working on big, little, more, less, being able to work as a team with the other students in the class.
You want to go with Jeffrey and get the
Onions.
scallions?
Scallions?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Jeffrey, I think there's some bags right there, buddy. One, two, and three. Three. Very good. Okay. Thank you, Johnny.
Thanks, Johnny.
Where'd you get your license? Okay. Come on, bud. So what are we looking for?
Sauce.
Okay. Let's go see if we can find the enchilada sauce. What we're gonna need is a small can. Okay.
Small can.
There's this can or this can. What's smallest?
Yes.
Okay, shall we get the small one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Who knows where the meat department is?
It's down that way.
Okay.
A lot of the things in this group we work on similar, but Jeffrey has expressed to us to work on kind of the phonics portion of literacy. And today we're going to actually go to the deli, and he's going to express that we need portions of chicken breast. So we rehearse that, and for him to have a dialogue with the butcher or whoever's in the deli department, if for some reason they don't understand him, that they can say, could you repeat that to Jeffrey and not me? And that's the coolest thing when they do.
Morning. I need 3 chicken, please.
3 what?
3 chicken.
3 chicken?
Do you want to show him the picture?
Let me see the picture. Oh, chicken breast, okay.
Yeah, right.
Good job.
Alright.
Good job, Jeffrey.
Do you need anything else?
Thank you.
Thank you. You have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
People who are going to be working at ARCA, I think the most important thing is that no matter what the needs or strengths of the people that we provide services for, they can be empowered to be active participants in our community, no matter what it is. It's our job to figure out how we can say, how can we work this out for this individual, not, this individual cannot do this. And that's the most challenging and the most fun thing of my job, for the individuals to have success.
This is great, Jose.
Oh, you guys did a great job, yes. You did good, Johnny. Everybody did great today.
What I do, I go through and pull each one and put them here, and then I check, make sure there's no more. Sometimes you have to check, you have to double check, because sometimes you'll miss a staple or something, and like there's one more. Actually, I didn't see that. See, there's 2 right there, but yeah, like see, I have to make sure. Sometimes they'll creep up on me, and I have to find them. But like sometimes if I'm going through, I'll make sure there's no more.
Our building, a few years back, we decided we need to go to a paperless or a less paper system. What he's doing here is he's preparing a file to be scanned so that we will have an electronic copy of this file.
After I finish each file, I put them back in here, and then I check, make sure that they're all together. And then I'll go to the next one.
He also shreds documents for our Community Crimes Division, our Pre-Prosecution Division, as well as our Records Division.
It was kind of hard at first, but I learned how to do it and stuff, and then as I got better, I just worked around it and found other things to do and stuff.
So he sees a lot of court documents and information as he's shredding, and he understands that it's important to keep that information confidential. If he reads any information on the document, such as a witness or victim information or any kind of information about a case, he's not to talk about that. He's not to talk about that outside the office.
People working for ARCA should do their best to keep things confidential, as they would want their own information confidential.
Because nobody needs to know what I see that when people do it, so nobody's business.
What if I were to have your file on my desk and I just left for the day and I left your file open and it had all your medical appointments and it had everything about you there for the cleaning lady to see? Would that upset you?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's nobody, like I said, like she don't want to see all that because that ain't her business, you know. It's my personal business, and nobody needs to know what my personal business is.
We should treat people the way we want to be treated, and I think that David exemplifies that. You know, he keeps everything private, and he wants his information private.
It's respecting your rights, respecting your confidentiality, and just respecting you as a person when you keep your information confidential.
David has been a great addition to this team, and I think that's really the most important part is we see it as a team. I'm an attorney, there's several other attorneys. We cannot do what we do to the level that we do it without David.
Well, these guys been like I said, these guys are all been friends to me, and they're always going to be there for me.
We have noticed a change in David. David has a higher sense of self-confidence because he's treated with respect from the employees here.
It's important to have a job, like something to do. Like with kids, I go out there one day and have a job and have my own family. I could teach my kids the right way to get a job or something.
He's just plain a happier person. He's made true friends here.
Yeah, I like it here, it's cool.
Get on down, Jimmy. Come on, show us your moves. There we go.
Turning shuffle.
Jimmy has been line dancing for about 3 or 4 years. And he learns new moves and learns new things, and that's always good for the brain and for mental health to learn something new.
Side rock, back rock. Start again.
Very
Side
good.
shuffle.
Well, you never want to hold an individual stagnant as they are now, because everyone grows. Getting Jimmy out into the community was just something that we needed to do. He needed to get out and he needed to see people. How do you know how to act towards people if you don't see people? He'd still be running over people to get to certain places, and he's a big guy, so he ran people over very effectively. Him being in his home, isolated from people, is going to cause more behaviors than him getting out and seeing people.
It is a cha-cha, so bear that in mind with the rhythm of the dance, that it is a cha-cha.
The process that we take Jimmy out in order to decrease any risk to staff or to Jimmy out in the community is that we have a regular staff go with any new staff that takes him to show them how we walk with him, just being aware of Jimmy and being aware of the challenges that he faces so that we can have a successful day of line dancing and fun times. Can you do that? 1 and 2. Can you show me how to do that? That's really good.
Recover.
The hand on the shoulder and holding hands now was brought by his therapists to focus his mind on what he's doing in the now. So we've been keeping where he has a little bit more room to move and groove. Jimmy, are you ready? A lot of people don't really know how to approach someone who has challenging behaviors or who isn't fully verbal. But we actually would have lunch here before we would do line dancing. And a lot of seniors would come to have lunch. People who would normally kind of walk further away have now been introducing themselves and coming and talking with Jimmy and realizing that just because he's a big guy and because sometimes he has challenging behaviors or sometimes he has challenging ways of which he talks is it's okay. He's still human. He's still a lovable guy who's just here to have fun. The changes that I've seen in Jimmy since he's been line dancing has been more willingness to get out. He was such a homebody before that he just wanted to stay home and relax on his recliner. And he was a lot more willing to go out after that. It was a really amazing thing to see. How he was today is proof that we got him out and we got him to see people and we got him used to people, and that was an amazing thing. He's much better in the community. We're able to actually take him to someplace new without having the same type of process as now.
12 o'clock.
Hey,
I stick my right foot out, and as I'm bringing it
what you really need to know when you come to work for ARCA is that our individuals really like to make friends. And a good way to do that is to do activities that promote physical health and wellness, because when I brought them out to do things on a regular basis, when I brought them out to do line dancing or any of the other activities, they naturally make friends on their own. Friends that I don't have to introduce them to, that they'll introduce themselves. People came up to me to introduce themselves to Jimmy. I didn't have to go to them. They came to us. That's so important for our individuals to feel like they're a part of this community, because sometimes they won't feel that way. So to get our individuals out and to show that they can be physically active, that they can do anything, that they don't have the limitations that people think they have, to have Jimmy come and line dance is important because people see that. Good job, man. If Jimmy wasn't able to get out of his home, if he wasn't able to meet the people that he's met, if he wasn't able to learn the things that he's learned and how to work with people and be around people, he'd probably be in an institution somewhere out of state or probably in a hospital somewhere. He did have such high anxiety, and that's what caused a lot of the challenging behaviors. And now that anxiety is lessened to such a degree that he can go out in the community and see people and do things and try something new. Playing basketball, he does that. He goes walking out in the community. He goes walking in parks. He can go to the store and not have an incident that happens. He's not as anxious anymore, and he's able to enjoy something without having to worry about it. Good job line dancing, Jimmy.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you.
You did really good. Did you like it?
Thank you.
To actually see him learn something new is fantastic, and it shows growth, and it shows him growing as a person and learning new things, and I thought that was fantastic.
Good job, huh? Excellent job.
Excellent job.
Yeah.
Excellent job. Tap, tap, tap.
Cut.
Back in the early days, we got involved with trying to find placements for deaf and blind children. Michelle, she had been at the deaf and blind program up in Colorado Springs. Came back, lived at home, and went to high school here.
It became kind of apparent that she was transitioning and needed something more than we could offer her at home. The frustration was building, which was building for all of us because we couldn't understand what was different necessarily. And I think what was different is that Michelle was maturing and needed some sort of her own life and routine.
Thank goodness, hallelujah, ARCA, you know.
I've worked with Michelle for about 7 years now. Basically, my job is to promote independence. Michelle's really unique because she can't see or hear. She does great though. It's really fun to see her adapt to new situations, new environments, and I'm just there to just kind of guide her. We're just kind of doing this new exercise that she's been doing, and she knows me by my sign language name, and I kind of help her out doing that, letting her know who I am.
Communication with Michelle has always, it's kind of morphed over the years as she, you know, lost more of her hearing, and she had some vision at one point, and then her vision went. So we used to sign close to her face, and then that went. So then it was, okay, change that sign into her hands.
This means this is good and good work. So I'll put her hands together like this, or like a rub on the back, or anything like that. It's a little different with Michelle. She uses some of her own unique signs and the way she does it, and I just let her be herself. It's me, it's Aaron, and this is milk. This is like a cow's udder. Yeah, so. And that's her favorite. She doesn't communicate in a typical fashion like you and I, but she has her own way of talking, and learning her language is a way of being respectful to her. Not finished yet. Got 2 more clothes.
As Michelle's sister, I'm super happy that the team that is ARCA in her home can help her build that independence.
In the 25 years I've known Michelle, I've seen her become more independent. We're about teaching people to be as independent as they can be.
Nice.
I mean, this is something new for us, Michelle washing her own clothes. I mean, I know of it, but to see it, Michelle is learning everyday skills here that she does bring home.
Getting herself ready in the morning, taking her eating utensils into the kitchen, dressing herself, just basic things we take for granted. They're all things that she needed assistance with, and she was able to learn to do them.
To see Michelle doing all of these things consistently, it's like it surprises me, but then again, I'm so glad that people are working with her to be doing all those things.
And I think that's very rewarding for Michelle, not to just be doing the same thing and kind of break her out of her shell and get her to try new things. It's really important for her. I think she really enjoys it. It's really cool that I get to be a part of that. And she's kind of a little bit of a perfectionist too, so.
Every day you're going to be a caretaker, every day you're going to be a teacher, depending on what people need.
There's always like a teachable moment. There's always something that can promote independence, and that's your job. It's just there for support, not there to do things for them. Nice. You're all finished. You're all finished. Good. Good work.
I feel without a doubt that Michelle is respected in her home, and not only respected, but loved.
It's easy to come to work, and be like, I'm going to help somebody today,
She feels so proud of herself, accomplished when she does something, does it independently instead of staff doing it for her.
I even saw Michelle with her puzzles, stringing the puzzles along. There's a smile afterwards, like it's somewhat of a task, but there's this inner yeah, and I did that, So seeing that and seeing it happening all the time, where this is just routine now for her, and she gets it, and she's doing it and adding little bits over time, it's exciting, it's neat, and it makes you hopeful about other things she can learn and do. Go ahead.
Action.
How do you look?
beautiful.
I think you look beautiful too, Joanna.
I'm the beautiful lady.
Hi, Joanna Kahuna. Do you want to get your nails done today?
Yes.
What color would you like?
Pink.
You like pink?
Yes. I like to be hula dancing for next year. Lipstick.
You want lipstick too?
So when Joanna was just beginning to come into her identity, she was in a home with other individuals that really didn't understand the way she was dressing and ridiculed her and bullied her and caused a great deal of stress for her.
Mrs. Reinrow, ta-da! That was a mermaid cat. Rah, rah, rah. Go Lobos.
Because ARCA really wants people to be who they are and to rejoice in who they are, we were able to move Joanna in with another individual who had similar ways of being and ways of dressing. So Joanna had a very nice roommate who really affirmed her and they affirmed each other.
Hula dance. Aloha. Hula dance.
Justice and fairness are important for all the new hires to know because it is such a strong belief that ARCA has. We really work to affirm the human rights and civil rights of all the individuals we serve, to support people's preferences and their interests.
There we go. How's that look?
Beautiful.
Excellent. I like that necklace too. It looks good on you.
About beautiful life.
You've seen Joanna, you've seen her making choices to dress the way she dresses, to apply her makeup, to participate in things that she enjoys. And those are things that ARCA supports because those are her choices. Now, in the past, that has not been supported from outside of ARCA, probably because people have their own beliefs, their belief systems that they implement and apply to Joanna. It's their own baggage, more or less. And at ARCA, we put our own belief systems aside and support what the individual wants.
Do some poses, model poses.
In the past, people have refused to call Joanna, Joanna. They call her by her given name, which is not what she wants to be called. And even today, there are team members on her team from outside agencies who refuse to call her Joanna. And that creates a lot of stress for her. At ARCA, we believe that we support the person where they're at with all the choices that they want, not what we want or we think they should have.
I like to be the Dallas Cowboy cheerleader for me.
Excellent. Do you want to put your barrettes in?
For people that are new hires at ARCA, if you're going to work with Joanna, even though you may see things written in the home that has a different name, it's really important that you call her Joanna because that is who she is. That's who we are at ARCA. Our business is affirming people, helping them to grow, helping them to reach their goals, their dreams, to be who they are meant to be.
So what's your name?
Joanna Kahuna.
Loud and proud. One more time.
Joanna Kahuna.
Joanna is in control of her own life. No one else is.
About beautiful life. It's beautiful. Thanks. Mahalo.
Mahalo.
That's a wrap.
Thank you.